This is North Myrtle Beach Chiefs basketball on the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Sports Network, and it starts right now.
Good evening and welcome to the reservation here at North Myrtle Beach High School as the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs get ready to take on the Loris Lions in the second game of the season for the Lady Chiefs. My name is Brandon Biskobing. I'll be bringing you all the action tonight as the 1-0 North Myrtle Beach Lady Chiefs get ready to take on the Lawrence Lady Lions, who have yet to play this season. This is their first game of the season. The Chiefs come into this one after winning a nail-biter last week, on Tuesday, 37-36 win over Carolina Forest to start off the season. A nail-biter coming right down to the wire. Not quite a buzzer beater, but essentially the Chiefs won it on a buzzer beater. The Chiefs just recently took the court and are warming up, getting ready to face off against the Loris Lions. The Chiefs, like we talked about on Tuesday, this is a completely different Lady Chiefs team than was around last season. No Berger twins. They do have one younger Berger in Jaden Berger on the team, but no dynamic duo of Jenna and Jordan Berger, who were such a pivotal part of this program, such a pivotal part of this team over the last 5 years. And now with them gone, this is a squad that's still trying to find itself. Last week struggled offensively, on Tuesday, struggled offensively, but the defense is what allowed them to win that game, and they'll look to do more of that tonight. They've lost over 30 points per game this season through both of the Berger twins, as well as Jermisha Moss going, and a few other players as well. Made it to the quarterfinals last season of the playoffs before losing to North Augusta. But like I said, this is going to be a completely different Lady Chiefs team, and they now have to face off against the Loris Lions. They were 12-12 last season, 6-4 in region play. They lost in the first round of the 3A playoffs to Manning. They averaged 40 points per game, opponents averaging 35 points per game last season. So this is a Loris team that, the Chiefs took care of them pretty handily last season when they faced off against each other. And this is a game that these are two teams that are very familiar with each other. Last season, in the 2 games between these two, North Myrtle Beach won both of them. In the first game at Loris, it was a 54-49 win by the Chiefs. In the second one, here at the reservation, it was a 44-43 Chiefs win. And overall, these teams very familiar with each other. They've played a total of 29 times, with the Chiefs winning 24 of them. So the Chiefs have been dominant in this series thus far. The last time Loris won a game was 2 years ago in 2018 against these Loris. The last time the Lions won a game against the Chiefs was in December of 2018, a 63-49 win over the Chiefs. And I talked to Coach Smith prior to this game. We talked about the game on Tuesday against Carolina Forest. We talked about this game. We talked about what the future holds for the Chiefs moving forward, because this is a different year. Normally, December would be completely non-region play, getting ready for your region games, getting ready for the region schedule. But this year, because of COVID, the region games are intermingled into the season in order to make sure we get as many region games as possible in. So next week, next Monday, that's another thing, is that unlike in years past, and this is something that was proposed and was talked about back in October, but nothing, or at least I didn't see anything definitive about it, but it was approved that whereas years in the past, the girls and boys varsity teams travel together and play back-to-back, girls first, then boys. This year, the girls and boys are separated, with JV games going first, followed by the varsity games. And girls will play on Mondays and Thursdays, with the boys on Tuesdays and Fridays. So more days of action, while the same amount of games. There are more days that games will be played, but fewer games per day, with one game. Now, obviously, this week they still kept the traditional format of girls then boys these last two games here at North Myrtle Beach. But starting next week, for the most part, we will be having a girls game on Monday, boys game on Tuesday, girls game on Thursday, and then boys game on Friday. So we'll have all the action for both squads right here on the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Sports Network. So be sure to stay tuned for all of that information, and we'll keep you up to date on everything. If there are any issues, if there are any postponements or cancellations, we'll keep you updated on everything. Tonight, the Chiefs are missing Destiny Vereen. She is out tonight. So a little shorthanded as a result. A couple of players from the JV squad have come up to the varsity squad. Veraquis Hatchell, Tyrena Woodard, and Kristen Livingston all playing on the varsity team tonight. So we'll step aside and go to the interview with Coach Smith right now, and then we'll come back with some keys and get you ready for a tip-off of Game 2 of the 2020-2021 season for the Lady Chiefs here on the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Sports Network.
I'm here with Coach Smith ahead of tonight's second game of the season against Loris. And Coach, a tight win, but a win nonetheless against Carolina Forest. What are some of the big takeaways from that game that you can take going into this one?
We got to find out a little bit about who we were that game, which I think is very important. We definitely had some ups and downs in the beginning. We came out, nothing too special. And then second quarter, we picked it up defensively with our press, and it was good to see. And then we came off third quarter and just let off the gas a little bit. So it was good to see that win, though. They did it. They pulled it out. And some of the things that, we have to work on that we talked about was turnovers. We had 21 turnovers in that game. And our goal is to get 15 or less. So that was a big game changer for us. Riley Vincent and Ashanti White were out the whole game, and they had the highest turnover rate at this point. But considering they're out the whole game, it does make sense for theirs to be a little bit higher, but we got to get those down.
You talked about the scoring, and everything was very slow in that first quarter. Was that something of the players just kind of getting their feet under them again after, like we talked about last week, not having any summer training or anything like that?
Yeah, we got a lot of our points last year from Jen and Jordan running the court, and we don't have the mindset of anyone out there right now that goes and runs the court right now. So that's what our goal is to maybe be able to change that up. But in the meantime, our goal is to shoot. and try to get some points. We were 1 for 15 from the 3-point line, which killed us. So, we worked a lot on shooting this week because if we want to win games, we got to hit shots.
That's the name of the game. That's for sure. Is that something that you're going to try to work on with the team of kind of more ball movement, more of a team-focused game offensively to try to get open shots?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, to be honest with you, we took good shots with the threes, but they just didn't fall. Riley Vincent definitely wasn't on, and Davion didn't hit any either. We got to work an offense around where we're going to get shots and we got to hit them, because I think that's where we're going to struggle this year is offensively, trying to find a way to put that ball in the hole. And we're going to grow, though. We're going to grow pretty quickly. With Destiny Vereen, she's working on a lot of inside moves. Davion is starting to figure out, okay, I really have to step up. And these outside girls are going to have to drive a little more. We didn't drive hardly at all, which is why you can see our foul count was so low on their side. It was 5 fouls the whole game because we're not driving. We're not using the stuff we do know how to do that's well that we've been doing and doing those things. So, yes, we are in a cold stage right now, and we got to get warm.
Well, on the flip side, the upside was the fact that the defense played so well. What were some of the keys for that, and are you thinking that that's going to be a big strength going forward in the season?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we want steals. That's what I told them. We're going for steals. Our goal is to have more steals than we have turnovers every game, and that's what I told those girls. So then it's going to be about getting steals and finishing. So, we have to put those two together, and that's what we're really working hard on right now. But absolutely, defense is crucial. Pushing up our full court man-to-man right now, trying to attack them and make them uncomfortable. We don't want to mess up their offense.
With COVID and everything, as a result of the different schedule and play, next week you've got Hartsville, a region game. How does that impact? You're so used to having that first month and a half to kind of ease yourself into things with that non-region schedule. How much does that change your strategy?
Well, I mean, like the rest of 2020, you just got to go with the flow, in my opinion. But, I realized I had the best preseason conditioning I've ever had since I've been a coach here, and I think it's because they had a break. So I feel like maybe if we start out in the beginning, we're a little fresher, not fresh in terms of our knowledge base and what we need to be doing, but fresh in terms of putting the ball in our hands for the first time in so long that, it could help us. You never know, because sometimes halfway through the season you get a little stagnant. And we're not at that place. We're at a fresh place where we've got fresh legs. We're excited. We're pushing. It's close to the holidays. So I'm hoping to use that as a propulsion to get us to win these games.
Well, it's going to be a great season. Good luck in the second game of the season, second non-region game, and then have to turn right back around and play on Monday.
That's right. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
That was Coach Smith, the head of tonight's non-region game, and like she was talking about, this is a different Chiefs team. This is a completely different ladies Chiefs team than this program has seen in a while, not just last year, but in a while without the Berger twins on it. And as a result of that, this team is needing to learn how to play a completely different style, and we talked about it. We talked about it with Coach Smith. One of the big keys that's going to be this is going to be a team that is going to essentially live and die by the three. It's very much going to be like a Golden State Warriors, Houston Rockets type of team that is going to need to rely on their perimeter shooting, but at the same time, like what Coach Smith said, they're going to need to drive a little bit more in order to make more baskets and play better on that end of the court, focusing on getting the ball inside and focusing on getting those easy baskets. But fortunately, for the Chiefs overall this season, their defense is very good. So that will be a big help for them throughout this season. And we are just about set for the national anthem as the teams get ready. So we'll step aside for the national anthem and starting lineups here on the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time it's my pleasure to introduce North Myrtle Beach High School NJROTC color guard under the direction of IT1 Leonard and Lieutenant Commander Warren. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask for a moment of silence as we remember, reflect, and pay tribute to all of our men and women in the armed forces, those who serve throughout the world, our federal, state, and local law enforcement, those who sacrifice their lives every day for our freedom. Also, let us not forget the victims of COVID-19, all the families, all the friends. God bless our nation. At this time, our national anthem. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to North Myrtle Beach High School. Now, our principal, Mrs. Teresa Todd, athletic director, Coach Luke Quigley. Welcome to the reservation. Tonight, North Myrtle Beach High School Lady Chiefs taking on the Lady Lions of Loris High School. First, the visiting Lady Lions of Loris High School. At the guard position, a senior, number 10, Coteria Chestnut. At the forward position, a senior, number 21, Leandra Moore. At the guard position, a junior, number 23, Jelissa At the forward position, a junior, number 24, Jillian Johnson. At the center position, senior, number 32, Tarisha
there are your starting lineups for both teams, and as we get set for tip-off, we'll run through them real quick. First for the Loris Lions, number 10, Corteria Chestnut. Number 21, Leandra Gore. Number 23, Jalissa Bellamy. Number 24, Jalyn Johnson. And number 32, Tamisha Lewis. As we are underway, and the Chiefs get the tip, and they get it, but it's quickly stolen by the Lions. Lions pushing up the pace, and Leandra Gore will draw the foul. And she will go to the line to shoot two. That foul will be on Ashanti White. That's her first, team's first. For the Chiefs, for the Lady Chiefs, it's Adea Vereen, number 10. Jaden Parker, number 14. Ashanti White, number 21. Riley Vincent, number 22. And Deviana Hatchell, number 24, to round out the starting lineup. The first free throw by Gore is no good off back iron. The second one rims in. Hits off back iron off front and rolls in. So that starts off the scoring for this game. Lions up by 1-0. Vincent brings the ball up over the timeline. It gets tipped out of her hand, but they're actually going to say it went off of Vincent. So the Lions get the ball right back. Lions have an opportunity to put the first field goal in as Bellamy brings the ball up over. Started to go far side, now brings it back near side, passes it out to Chestnut. Chestnut bringing it far side and tried to pass it inside. And they will say it went out of bounds without being tipped, so the Chiefs will get the ball right back. Vincent slowly bringing the ball up, passes it to White. Back to Vincent. Vincent has to get the ball up over the timeline. And now finally does to Hatchell. Hatchell getting double team, is able to get it through. Passes it to Vereen. Vereen backing down her man. Thought about passing it out, and now a foul will be called. That foul will be called on Jalyn Johnson. So that'll be her first. Vereen to inbound from the baseline. Passes it to Vincent. Vincent tried to pass it out to White, but it gets tipped and stolen by Loris. Johnson pushing up, passes it inside. No good on the lay-in attempt. And it will go out of bounds. But they will say it went off a Chief, so it will remain Loris ball. That layup attempt by Bellamy hit off of the rim. Didn't even get over the rim. Long pass into the backcourt, but they will say since it was off of an inbound, it's not a backcourt violation. It was tipped by White, but Bellamy is able to keep it. Passes it over to the near side wing. Lane attempt no good, and it will go out of bounds off of Hatchell, so it will remain Loris ball. Gore to inbound from the baseline. Passes it out and a quick stop and pop. No good, however, by Lewis. But an offensive rebound by Loris. But now it's stolen by Hatchell. And Hatchell is able to get it out after getting knocked down onto the ground. But then it's stolen by Loris. And an attempt by Chestnut to put it up and in from underneath the basket is no good. It gets deflected by Vincent. But it will go out of bounds and the Lions will retain possession. They will inbound from the baseline. Chestnut looking for a pass. Long outlet pass out to the point. Floater is good. Jalyn Johnson gets on the board, and that's the first field goal of the game. It's 3-0 Loris as a foul will be called. That will be called on Tamisha Lewis. So the Chiefs will keep the ball. And the Lions have been strong on the full court press thus far. White to inbound. She gets it to Vincent. Vincent back to White. White over to Hatchell. Hatchell long pass cross court and it's stolen. Fast break opportunity and no one's in front of her as Bellamy puts it up and in through the easy lay-in. And now it's a 5-0 Loris lead. Long outlet pass out to Berger. Berger kicks it out to White. White to Vincent. Vincent at the near side wing. She gets it to Berger. Berger on the near side corner, getting a bit of pressure on her by Bellamy, and there will be a foul called on Bellamy. That's her first personal. That's already the Lions' third team foul. So that's one thing that the Chiefs would certainly be happy about, getting the Lions into foul trouble earlier. Hatchell with the ball on the near side wing, passes it inside to Berger. Berger backing down, getting double teamed, has to get it out, and flailing around, and a foul will be called. Foul will be called on Bellamy. That's her second, and as a result, she'll be taken out. Vincent to inbound from the baseline. Looking, holding it a little too long. Gets it out to White on the far side wing. She'll drive inside a little bit. Kicks it out to Vincent from the far side corner. No good. And it will go out of bounds off of Vereen. So it will be Laura's ball. Chiefs just not able to get anything going offensively against this strong Loris defense that has been using the double team very effectively. Gore driving inside, and it will be tipped out of bounds. It will remain Lion ball. Gore inbounds it to Hemingway. Hemingway drives, and she loses it. It's stolen by White. She'll go coast to coast. Lay-in attempt, no good, though. And Berger gets pushed from behind, but no call. But the Chiefs are able to retain it. Hatchell from the far side wing, no good. Tipped out of bounds, and they will say it went off of a Chief. So it will be Lion ball again. Chiefs just not able to get anything going offensively. Long pass all the way to half court to Chestnut. Chestnut passes it inside, and the lay-in is good by Bellamy, and now it's 7-0 Loris. Another double team. Berger is able to get it in the front court. Hatchell puts it up, no good, but the putback by Berger is good. Another long outlet pass. Driving, open lane, and the lay-in attempt by Johnson is missed, and Vereen is able to get the long rebound. White pushing it up now. She'll get it up over the timeline, and now the Chiefs will slow the pace down. Vereen with the near side wing. Tried to get it inside, and it's tipped. Scramble for the ball, and Vereen is able to get it back. She's able to get it out to Vincent. Vincent gets it to Berger at the free throw line. No good. And it's rebounded by Loris. Loris has numbers. Driving, trying to get it inside to Chestnut, but it's tipped, and it's recovered by Loris, but the lane attempt by Perry is no good. Rebounded by Vincent. Vincent drives. She'll try to lay it in. No dice, and it looked like she was made contact, but no call, and it'll be Loris ball. 7-2 with 3.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Kadira McCray checks in. And that ball is tipped off the leg of Gore and stolen by the Chiefs. Vereen, lay-in attempt, rolls in! It hung on the front rim for a couple of seconds and then rolls in. A quick stop and pop, long too, no good. Vereen gets the rebound. Chestnut tried to pull up from the near side wing. White now with the ball, far side wing. Passes it to Berger, near side wing. Berger. Hatchell inside to Berger. Kick out to Vereen. Vereen long too, no good. But a foul will be called. Foul will be called on Tiana Perry. So Vereen will go to the line to shoot two. 7-4 with 2:50 left to go in the first quarter. And once again, this is another game that the Chiefs have had issues offensively. And it's a miss by Vereen, bounced off the back iron, then front iron, and out. Chiefs have to rely on their defense in order to get back in control of this game. The second free throw also misses off the back iron. It rolls out of bounds, and they will say it went off of a Lion, went off of Chestnut, so it will be Chief ball once again. Lucky break for the Chiefs. About half full here at the reservation. White to inbound it. Passes it to Berger, back to White. Vincent now with the ball at the point. She'll call out a play. White gets it near side wing. Now to Vereen. Vereen back over to Vincent. Vincent. White now near side wing over to Vereen. Vereen back to Vincent. Thought about taking a three. Now over to White. White has an open three from the far side wing. No good. A long rebound and a whistle is blown. And a foul will be called on Hemingway. A kind of interesting situation. Both number 12s on each team as Loris takes it up. A pass inside lane attempt, no good, but a long rebound goes to Perry. Perry pulls up from the far side corner, no good. Another offensive rebound, and a traveling violation is called on Loris. So the Chiefs will get it back, a lucky break for them after giving up a couple of extra possessions defensively. Vincent brings the ball up over the timeline. Passes it inside. Now Hatchell back to Vincent. Vincent thought about taking the three. Now to Hemingway. Over to White. White spin move. Now back to Hemingway. Hemingway back to Berger. Or Vincent, excuse me. Vincent resets from the point. White now in the near side wing. Hemingway, near side corner. Back to Vincent. Back over to White. Thought about it. Now back to Vincent. Vincent with the three ball, and she drains it from the near side wing. And the Chiefs tie it up with a little over a minute left to go in the first quarter. That ball will go out of bounds. They'll say it was off of a Chief, so it will remain Lion ball. But like I mentioned, a kind of interesting little note. Both number 12s on both the Chiefs and the Lions are Hemingways. Bellamy thought about driving. Now she pulls it back out. Takes a three from the near side wing and drains it. 10-7 with a minute left to go in the first quarter. Passes it up to Hemingway. Hemingway takes a long three. No good. Way too far. And the Lions rebound it. Chestnut slows it, the tempo, brings it up over the timeline. Now she'll drive. Tried to kick it out. Almost lost it. But she's able to recover. And it'll roll in. (12-7). White now with the ball. Hemingway takes a three. No good. A little too strong. And a scramble for the ball. And the Chiefs are able to come up with it. Shaw's able to come up with it. Tried to get it to Hatchell. And it will go out of bounds. And I believe they will say it went off of a Lion player. So it will remain Chief ball with 19.4 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Actually, they will say it went off of a Chief. So Lions have possession. Full court press for the Chiefs, but the Lions are able to get out of it. Passes it inside to Great. Great tries to put up a shot. No good, but a long offensive rebound by Johnson. Johnson tries to pass it inside, and the Chiefs are able to get it, and the double team avoids Bryant from doing anything with the ball as time expires on the first quarter. So after one, it's 12-7 Loris. So we'll take a quick break and come right back with the second quarter here on the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Sports Network.
Dog training in your home started in Charlotte, North Carolina in 1989. In 2017, the Columbia office branched out and started serving the Myrtle Beach and surrounding areas. Dog training in your home comes to you. In many cases, your dog's home environment is enabling bad behavior, so the home is the most logical place for training. Dog training in your home services are designed to make training your dog fun for you and your dog while getting immediate results. All of the dog training in your home training programs are customized to fit your training goals and needs. At Dog Training in Your Home, we are veterinarian recommended and work with any age, any breed of dog. Your first visit is free, so call today. Dog Training in Your Home, 843-360-6033.
Welcome back as we get ready for the second quarter. 12-7 Chiefs trail Loris right now. And another big defensive quarter to start off this one. Bellamy drives and she loses it. Scramble for the ball, but Loris is able to come back up with it. Chestnut gets double teamed, kicks it out to Gore, and they'll reset. Chestnut tries to drive, now kick out. 3-ball, no good. Airballed it, and it's rebounded by Hatchell. Hatchell will drive, kick out. Thought about taking a shot, did Hemingway, but kicks it out to Vincent, and a traveling violation will be called on Riley Vincent, so we're going the other way. 12-7 with 2.5 left to go in the second quarter. McCray to inbound, and a whistle is blown. They'll call a inbound violation on the Lions. So the Chiefs will get the ball right back. Vereen to inbound. White gets the ball. She'll slow it down. She'll bring it near side. Passes it to Vereen. Vereen thought about taking a really long three, but now kicks it over to Hatchell. Hatchell back to Vereen. Over to White. White passes it, tried to dump it inside, but it gets tipped. But fortunately, no Lion is able to come up with it, and Vereen comes back up with it. Passes it over to Parker. Parker thought about passing it inside. Vereen goes inside and takes a shot from the near side elbow, misses. Offensive rebound was taken, but not able to be put back by Bryant. But the Chiefs are able to get the ball right back on the inbound. Tried to pass it inside, but it's stolen by Bellamy. And she'll try to push it up. Almost lost the handle. But now she'll reset on the far side wing. Whistle is blown. As Destiny Evans, Tyrana Woodard checks in. As that shot is blocked by Woodard, she comes in and automatically makes an impact. Pass out to Vereen. Vereen lay in, no good. Offensive rebound and put back by Woodard is good. Tyrena Woodard making a case to say, hey, I should be staying on the varsity squad. And a foul is called on the Lions. So the Chiefs get the ball back. A high pass goes over Woodard's head, but a nice job by the Chiefs. Parker is able to come up with the steal. White now with the ball. She'll drive. Passes it to Woodard. Woodard trying to get it inside. Now kick out. 3-ball by Hatchell, and it'll rim out. Offensive rebound, though, by Woodard, but no dice. And now a scramble for the ball. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow will favor the Chiefs. 6 minutes left to go in the first half. 12-9. Chiefs trail by 3. Vereen to trigger the inbound from the baseline. Passes it out to Hatchell, who takes a long three. No good off back iron. Rebounded by Loris. Loris pushes the ball up. Chestnut tries to put in the lay-in. No good. But the offensive rebound and putback is good by McCray. Passes it up. Lay-in by Vereen is good. 14-11 with 5.5 left to go. Loris pushing up the pace. Lay-in attempt, no good. Rebounded by White. White passes it up. Vereen passes it inside. Lay-in, good. Jaden Parker, and the Chiefs are now down by 1. And Loris says we need a timeout. The Chiefs using their bench to get in a big jolt of energy, an influx of energy. Tyranna Woodard coming onto the squad off the JV squad tonight and showing that she belongs at this level. Like I mentioned during the pregame show, Vercravius Hatchell, Tyranna Woodard, and Kristen Livingston all called up from the JV squad for this game tonight. As of right now, this is a one-time deal, but we will certainly find out following tonight's game if that is the case, or if some of these players, especially Woodard, may be getting the full-time call-up. As we are underway once again, Chestnut with the ball at the point. She'll call out a play. Passes it over to the far side wing. Bellamy with the ball, far side wing, passes it to Gore. Gore tried to drive, kicks it inside, and it's tipped, but Chestnut is right there trying to dump it in, and it will be tipped out of bounds. As Monica Marin just could not hang on to it, but it was tipped. So Loris will retain possession. Gore to inbound from the baseline. Gore passes it inside. Lay-in attempt good, and the foul. And Monica Marin will go to the line to shoot 2. That foul will be called on Tyranna Woodard. That's her first. The end one will be no good off back iron. A tip, and White will finally come up with it. She loses balance as she got some pressure from behind, but is able to keep her dribble and stay on her feet. Gets it over to Parker. Parker back to Vereen. Vereen at the point, passes it to White. White to Berger. Berger cross court, and it's stolen. Bellamy with the ball. She thought about driving. Now it crossover, and a whistle is blown. And a foul will be called. Now a foul will be called on... Actually, they will not call a foul. But Loris will retain possession. Kicks out. Long three. No good off the glass by Bellamy, and that ball will bounce out of bounds. A very strong shot by Bellamy, completely missed everything off the backboard, and a ricocheted out of bounds without touching anyone, so the Chiefs get the ball right back. Parker to inbound from the sideline, from the far side sideline. 4:09 left to go in the first half. Chiefs down by 3. Vincent brings the ball up over the timeline, over to White. Over to Parker. Parker loses the handle, but Vincent is right there to get it back. Tried to pass it inside, and it will go out of bounds. They will say it ricocheted off of a Lion player, so it will remain Chief ball. Parker to trigger the inbound from the baseline. Long pass out to Hatchell. Hatchell will push in. Tried to lay in, no good. Long rebound is taken by Vincent, and a foul is called on the Lions, on Chestnut. That's her first. Inbound, passes it into Hatchell, and Hatchell puts it up and in from the low block. Perfect position by Hatchell to get the lay-in. Chestnut with the ball. Passes it inside, and a whistle is blown. Foul will be called on Hatchell. Or excuse me, on Jaden Berger. So that'll send Loris to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Or excuse me, shooting 2. They'll say it was in the act of shooting. Tamisha Lewis to the line. The first free throw is no good off back iron, and second one hits off the glass and goes in. And now it's 17-15 with 3.5 left to go in the first half. Hatchell brings it up, passes it up, and the floater no good off the side of the rim. Offensive rebound, however, and a scramble for the ball, and will say it went off of a Lion, so it will remain Chief ball. Hemingway got that offensive rebound, and she'll trigger the inbound. Vincent with the ball at the point. Passes it to Hemingway, and they're going to call a traveling violation on Crystalline Hemingway. Loris with the ball. 3:12 left to go in the first half. 17-15. Chiefs trail by 2. As that ball is tipped out of bounds, and it will remain Loris ball. Vereen will check in for Berger. Trying to find an open lady, and she gets it to Gore. Gore hands it off to Bellamy. Bellamy tries to bring it far side. She'll drive, puts up a floater. She'll draw a foul. And she will go to the line. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. That foul is on Crystalline Hemingway. So Bellamy goes to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw, no good off back iron. Second free throw is good. That'll extend the lead out to 3. 18-15 with just under 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Hatchell with the ball. She gets it up to Vincent over the timeline. Vincent will drive, stop and pop. Long 2, no good. Rebounded by North Myrtle Beach, and they're able to retain possession and reset. Vincent with the ball, far side wing. She'll stutter step, she'll drive, and loses the handle, but is able to keep it. Kick out to Hatchell, 3-ball, good. And that'll tie the game up with 2.5 left to go in the first half. And a full court press, and foul will be called on Ashanti White. That's her second. Inbound from the sideline. And a whistle is blown. 5-second violation is called on Loris. Oh, no, excuse me. Timeout is called by North Myrtle Beach. So 2:19 left to go in the first half. Game all tied up, and the Chiefs have done a good job of keeping this within range. And now finally, after not having this game tied until the beginning of the game, finally tying the game back up, and looks like they have some momentum on their side as we go towards the half. So it'll still be Loris ball. They'll inbound it from the near side sideline. Chestnut to inbound. She'll pass it long out to the middle of the court. Back to Chestnut. Chestnut will bring it over the timeline. She'll drive. Floater, no good. Defensive rebound by Hatchell. Long outlet pass to Vereen. Vereen almost lost it, but is able to keep possession. Kick out. Now White with the ball near side wing. White, stutter step, kick out to Vincent. Vincent, 3-ball, no good, a little too short. Offensive rebound, however, by Vereen. She gets double teamed, trying to get it out. Passes it inside to Hatchell. Hatchell gets her shot rejected, and the Lions get it back. Long outlet pass. Now out to Bellamy, but it's stolen by Vincent. Vincent has an open lane, passes it inside to White, kick out, and Hemingway loses the handle, and a scramble for the ball. And we'll see what the call is. They're going to call a foul on Adaya Vereen. So that'll put Loris into the bonus. That's their 7th. So Leandra Gore will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 and try to give Loris the lead back. Tyrena Woodard checks back into the game. She'll replace Crystalline Hemingway. First free throw, good by Gore. And that gives the Lions a 19-18 lead with 1.5 minutes left to go in the half. Second free throw, off back iron, almost rolls in, but rolls out, and it's rebounded by Hatchell. Vincent with the ball. Passes it inside to White. Kick out to Vincent. Over to Vereen. Back to Vincent. Back to White. White stops and pops long, too. No good. Offensive rebound, however, and a jump ball will be called. Possession arrow will favor the Lions. A good job by Woodard getting the offensive rebound, using her size to snag that offensive rebound. But a nice job by the Lions forcing the jump ball and getting possession. 1:11 left to go in the half. 19-18 Loris leads. Long pass out as Gore will drive in. Lay in good. Or Bellamy, excuse me. Vincent with the ball. Passes it to Hatchell. Hatchell over to White. White, stutter step, passes it inside. As another job, nice job by Vereen getting the lay-in and cutting the lead down to 1 again. 21-20 with 45 seconds left. Driving, and a whistle is blown. Foul will be called on Vereen. That's her second already, as Jalissa Bellamy will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. 40.4 seconds left to go as Jaden Parker gets set to check back in for the Chiefs. She'll replace Vereen, who has the 2 fouls. First free throw by Bellamy is no good. Off back iron, rebounded by the Chiefs, but a scramble for the ball. White's able to come up with it. She's got 1 man to beat. Driving lay-in attempt is no good. Not sure if they'll call that she was in the act of shooting. They will. So Parker will go to the line to shoot 2. Well, actually, it puts the Chiefs in the bonus, so we'll see if it's a 1-and-1 or a 2-shot free throw. First free throw, no good, and will go out of bounds. They did call it as a non-shooting foul, so the air ball going out of bounds will give the Lions the ball back with 33.1 seconds left to go. 21-20 here at the end of the first half. That ball is tipped by Vincent, but it goes right back to the Lions. Lions getting some pressure, and a whistle is blown. Ball went out of bounds off of a Lion, so it will be Chiefs ball again with 27.1 seconds left to go in the half. Hatchell will check in. She'll replace Hemingway. Parker will trigger the inbound from the far side sideline. Vincent with the ball, far side wing, back over to Parker. Parker passes it inside, and a foul will be called And that'll send Woodard to the line. Oh, no, they'll actually call it a traveling violation on Woodard. Long pass out. Now back over and scramble for the ball, and the Chiefs are able to steal it. Vincent with an open lane, good. And the Chiefs take a 22-21 lead with 10 seconds left to go. We'll see if the Lions can get one final shot up. 5 seconds, one long shot, no good by Bellamy. By Hemingway. And that'll end the first half with the Chiefs having a 1-point lead, 22-21. Chiefs in the lead. So we'll take a quick break and come right back with first half stats and analysis and get you ready for the second half here on the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Sports Network.
Dog training in your home started in Charlotte, North Carolina in 1989. In 2017, the Columbia office branched out and started serving the Myrtle Beach and surrounding areas. Dog training in your home comes to you. In many cases, your dog's home environment is enabling bad behavior, so the home is the most logical place for training. Dog training in your home services are designed to make training your dog fun for you and your dog while getting immediate results. All of the dog training in your home training programs are customized to fit your training goals and needs. At Dog Training in Your Home, we are veterinarian recommended and work with any age, any breed of dog. Your first visit is free, so call today. Dog Training in Your Home, 843-360-6033.
Welcome back, as we are at halftime here at the reservation as the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs lead the Loris Lions 22-21, and we've got some first half stats for you. First for the Lions, Corteria Chestnut has 2 points and 1 personal foul. Leandra Gore has 4 points. Bellamy, Jalissa Bellamy has has 10 points and 2 personal fouls. Jalynn Johnson has 2 points and 1 personal foul. Tamisha Lewis has 1 point and 1 personal foul. And Monica Martin has 2 points and no personal fouls. That's how they get their 21. And for the Chiefs, Adaya Vereen has 6 points and 2 personal fouls. Crystalline Hemingway doesn't have any points, but she does have 2 personal fouls. Jaden Parker has 2 points, no personal fouls. Riley Vinson has 5 points, one of those coming off of a 3-pointer. Daviana Hatchell has 5 points as well, also one of those coming off a 3-pointer. Tyrena Woodard has 2 points and 1 personal foul. Jaden Berger also has 2 points and 1 personal foul, and that rounds off the stats for each team. And while only one of them has really played much at all, Tyrena Woodard has really impressed me coming from the JV squad up to the varsity squad tonight. Only 2 points, but has done some effective work inside. And she's got the size to be able to be an effective big man inside for the Chiefs. So we'll have to see. That's definitely something I'm going to ask Coach Smith following this game. Is Woodard, is there the possibility of her coming up to the varsity squad for the rest of the season, or was this a one-off thing? And overall, the Chiefs, like I talked about, the first quarter especially, the Chiefs just really need to. This is something, and it's a short sample size, I'll give you that. But thus far, it looks like this team is going to be one that is slow, has a slow build, and isn't able to get much going in the first quarter, but then really turns on the gas in the second quarter and moving forward into the game. So that's something that the Chiefs are definitely going to have to keep an eye on. But if teams see that scouting report, they're going to try to capitalize on that early on in the game. But fortunately, the Chiefs have been able to play very well defensively throughout the game. Even when they were losing, even when they were down by a few points, they were still able to keep the game at least within range, so that once the offense was able to get their feet underneath them, once they were able to get a little bit of a hot streak going, it was very easy for them to get back into this game and back on the winning side. And that's exactly where they're at right now. Up 22-21 at the half. And this looks to be another game that could very well come right down to the wire. But the Chiefs, like I mentioned, played very well in the second quarter. Had some effective production from the bench, and had some effective production from some of the players that they brought up from the JV squad. One in particular. And that's all you can hope for when you bring players up from the JV squad. You're hoping that they can acclimate themselves to this faster pace and to this better performance and play well. And thus far, I would have to say that Tyrena Woodard has certainly done that thus far. And like I mentioned, we'll go around the region real quick, as tonight Myrtle Beach is playing at Conway, and South Florence are playing the Panthers of Carolina Forest, who the Chiefs played on Tuesday. And like I mentioned, for those of you who maybe have not been paying attention to the SCHSL meetings throughout the summer and throughout the fall and some of the news about the basketball season, the proposal that was made back in September has been approved, and the girls and boys, instead of in a normal year where the girls and boys varsity teams travel together and the girls play at 6 o'clock like they are tonight, with the boys playing at 7:30, this year for region games and basically for the remainder of the season, outside of this first week, these first 2 games, the girls will play on Monday and Thursday, with the boys playing on Tuesdays and Fridays, with the JV team starting off the game, having the first game, and then the varsity game being at 7:30 for both girls and boys. So, more games, more days that we will be covering games. Won't be doing any of the JV games as usual, but we will have some updates. We will give you the final score for the JV games during the varsity games as we are underway in the second quarter. Chiefs with the ball going right to left. Vincent with the ball at the point, passes it to White. White passes it inside, and Vereen misses the shot from the Chiefs logo in the paint off the back iron, and it's rebounded by Loris, trying to pass it inside, and an offensive foul is called on Chestnut. A nice job by Vincent drawing the charge and getting the ball right back. Vincent with the ball. A slight full court press by Loris. They'll get it up. They'll get it across the timeline. Now Vincent with the ball. Stutter step. She gets double team. Passes it inside to Hatchell, and she'll get hacked and go to the line to shoot 2. That foul will be called on Tamisha Lewis. That's her second personal, as Hatchell goes to the line to shoot 2. First free throw, good, nothing but nylon, NBN. Chiefs looking to get their largest lead of the game here as the second free throw off back iron, no good, but offensive rebound by Vereen. Second offensive rebound, put back good. Third time's the charm for the Chiefs, and now they have a 25-21 lead. And it's almost stolen. A foul will be called on the Lions. So the Chiefs get the ball right back. Passing it inside. Hatchell misses lane, but she gets her own offensive rebound. Put back good off the glass. And the Chiefs extend their lead out to 6, 27-21. Full court press, and a traveling violation is called on Chestnut, and we're going back the other way. Chiefs coming out with that stifling defense once again to start off this second half, and it's been very effective thus far. Hatchell tried to put the lay in, but no dice, and it's rebounded by Gore. Long 2, no good. Offense by Hemingway, rebounded by the Chiefs. Passing it inside, Vereen, laying attempt, no good. Offensive rebound, no good either, though, by Vereen. And it's taken back the other way by Loris. Loris, lay in, rims in. Bellamy with that score. And now White pushing it up. She tries to go in, but no dice. They will say it went off of a Lion defender, so it will remain Chief ball. 27-23, Chiefs in the lead. Inbound from the baseline by Hemingway. Passes it to Vincent. Vincent stop and pop long two. No good. Offensive rebound by Vereen. And she'll draw a foul. And they will say it was in the act of shooting. So she'll go to the line to shoot two. That foul is on Leandra Gore. First free throw by Vereen. No good off the front iron. Just under 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Second free throw. Rims out. Offensive rebound, though, by Hatchell. Put back good. 29-23 with just under 6 left to go. A long pass. Fortunate not to get it stolen. And the fast break attempt by Gore, no good. Rebounded by the Chiefs. And it's stolen now. Fast break opportunity. Lay-in attempt, no good by Chestnut. But she'll draw the foul and go to the line to shoot two. And that foul was on Vereen. That's her third. First free throw by Chestnut is no good off back iron. Kadira McRae checks back in, as does Jalissa Bellamy. And Jaden Berger will check in for Vereen after her third foul. Second free throw rolls in. And now it's 29-24 with 5.5 left to go in the third quarter. Vincent with the ball. She'll go near side. She'll drive. Floater. No good. And it will be tipped out of bounds off of a Chief. And it'll be Loris Ball. McRae will inbound. Slight full court press. Vincent gets knocked on her butt. And stolen. Vincent now with the open lane. Laying good. Vincent falling. Helps out the Chiefs, ironically, after Hemingway steals it. Driving and almost stolen. And it is stolen again. Chiefs with the ball again. Some pressure. Vincent with the ball at the timeline, and she'll draw the foul. That will be called. That foul was called on Jalissa Bellamy. That's already the Lions' 5th foul in the second half. Vincent getting some pressure. Passes inside. Lane attempt no good. But foul is called. And that'll send White to the line to shoot two. First free throw by White is no good off the back iron, as one of the Lions made a very interesting noise to try to distract White, and it seemed to work. Second free throw by Ashanti White. And this one goes in. Time around. Long pass, cross court, out to Chestnut. Chestnut will drive, pass inside, but it's rejected by Berger. They'll get out of the press. Vincent drives, laying good. And Vincent almost gets the steal, but it will go out of bounds, and it will remain Lion ball. And Loris says we need a timeout with 4:31 left to go in the third quarter, and the Chiefs have been absolutely dominant in this third quarter, now up by 10. Chiefs up by 10 now, 34-24. And this has been a great third quarter for North Myrtle Beach thus far. Loris will have the ball. Passing it out, passes it inside. Martin brings the ball up over the timeline, getting double team, loses the handle and stolen by Hatchell. Quick outlet pass to Vincent. Vincent has the open lane, laying good. And the Chiefs and this full court press that they're using has been helping out a lot. That ball is tipped out of bounds by Hemingway. It'll remain Loris ball. 4:09 left to go in the third quarter. Chiefs up by 12. Chiefs on a massive run in this third quarter. Passes it up and stripped. Chiefs with the steal. Long outlet pass to Vincent. Vincent laying good. And the full court press again. This time the Lions are able to get out of it. Trying to get it up, but it's stolen by Vincent. Vincent will push the pace. Fast break, laying no good. Almost rebounded by the Chiefs. And that ball almost rolled out of bounds, but Chestnut is there to recover, and she'll slow down the tempo. Passes it long out to the far side corner. Kick out, long two, and it's good by Hemingway. Long outlet pass. White tries to put it up and in. No good. Berger on the ground tries to get it, but it's taken by Chestnut. Chestnut will push it up. Now passes it over to Bellamy. Bellamy will slow down the pace. Bellamy calling out a play. Passes it back to Chestnut, far side wing. She'll try to drive. Now she stops and pops. Long three. No good off the back iron. Rebounded by the Chiefs. Hemingway passes it out to White. White gets an open lane. Laying good. And the defense for Loris is just breaking down, and the Chiefs are finding holes everywhere. And Loris says we need a timeout again. 2:39 left to go in the third quarter. Chiefs up by 14. Chiefs on a 6-2 run since that last timeout. And this is exactly what you want to see if you're a Chiefs fan. And this has been the tale thus far this season. Granted, it's only 2 games, but this is the tale right now is of the Chiefs start off a little sluggish, start off a little slow, but then turn on the gas in the second quarter and then especially in the third quarter. And, you know, now granted, the Carolina Forest game, that still went down to the wire. This game, not looking like that's going to be the case. But the Chiefs definitely playing very well. And this is something that Coach Smith talked about as a whistle is blown. And they will say that Chestnut stepped out of bounds. And it will go back to the Chiefs. Parker to trigger the inbound. She'll pass it to White. White will bring it up over the timeline, call out play. Over to Parker. Parker back to White. White. Now Hatchell with the ball, far side wing. Now over to White. White will drive, passes it inside and lost. But a good job by Woodard to recover and get it back to White. White passing it inside Hatchell. Hatchell backing down her man, and a foul is called. So, oh no, they'll actually say it went out of bounds off the Chiefs. So Loris will get the ball back. Kind of a struggle of a possession for the Chiefs on that one. But the Chiefs, like as Parker gets the steal, she'll drive, lay in, good. And that's exactly what Coach Smith said, that the stressed about the Chiefs. That was the difference in the Carolina Forest game, as Hatchell gets the steal, and they'll call a double dribble on Hatchell, as Courtney McCarthy checks in for Hatchell. But like I was saying, Coach Smith stressed the importance of getting into the lane, getting easy shots, getting to the rim, getting layups. And that's what the Chiefs have done here in the third quarter, and it's been effective. Vincent also checked in as Bellamy tries to drive, but she loses the handle. Driving, Vincent tries to get it inside. Now gets it to Parker. No good on the lay-in attempt. Almost taken by McCarthy, but it's stolen by Bellamy, and she'll now slow down the pace. Bellamy trying to get around Parker, and Parker will draw a foul trying to reach in. That's her first. Bellamy will trigger the inbound with 1:11 left to go in the third quarter. Chiefs up by 16. Bellamy gets the ball back off the inbound. Crossover, drive, tried to pass it inside, but it's stolen by Vereen. Vereen will go coast to coast, open lane, but will miss the lane, miss her own rebound, and a traveling violation will be called on Bryant. Morris gets the ball back. Bellamy gets the ball, and she'll bring it up over the timeline. Passes it to Gore. Gore, far side wing. Passes it inside, lane attempt, good. End one, as Jalen Johnson will go to the line to shoot the end one. 42-28 with 43.6 seconds left to go. The end one, no good off the front iron. And there will be a whistle called. Looks like they're going to call a lane violation on the Chiefs. So Johnson will have a second attempt. Second free throw also misses off front iron. And it's rebounded, and jump ball will be called. Possession arrow will favor the Chiefs. McCarthy was surrounded by Lions and tried to muscle her way out of it, but the jump ball is called. Fortunately for the Chiefs, possession arrow does favor them. Green with the ball, passes it to Parker. Parker trying to pass it inside, gets it inside, lay-in, good by Bryant. 44-28 with just under half a minute left to go in the third. Stutter step, almost lost the handle, does Bellamy, but she drives, lay-in attempt, good. Vincent now with the ball, passes it, almost stolen, but Parker's able to come up with it. She's getting double teamed, almost loses again, but she's able to get it out. Vincent getting double teamed as time expires on the third quarter, and the Chiefs are up by 14, 44-30. We'll take a quick break and come right back with the fourth quarter with the Chiefs in a commanding 14-point lead here on the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Sports Network.
Dog training in your home started in Charlotte, North Carolina in 1989. In 2017, the Columbia office branched out and started serving the Myrtle Beach and surrounding areas. Dog training in your home comes to you. In many cases, your dog's home environment is enabling bad behavior, so the home is the most logical place for training. Dog training in your home services are designed to make training your dog fun for you and your dog while getting immediate results. All of the dog training in your home training programs are customized to fit your training goals and needs. At Dog Training in Your Home, we are veterinarian recommended and work with any age, any breed of dog. Your first visit is free, so call today. Dog Training in Your Home, 843-360-6033.
Welcome back as we head to the fourth quarter here at the reservation as the Chiefs are up big, up by 14 on the Loris Lions. Loris will trigger the inbound. Gore to get it out. Passes it. Tried to pass it inside, but it's stolen by Vincent. And the Chiefs go the other way. White getting double teamed. Trying to get out of it, and she does. She'll drive. Lay-in floater, no good. Offensive rebound, however, by White. She gets her own rebound. No good again. Almost taken, and now driving. Bellamy drives into the lane. She'll get hacked, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. Chestnut originally got the rebound, almost lost it, but she was able to maintain possession and got it to Bellamy, and she puts up the shot. No dice on the shot, but does draw the foul to go to the line to shoot two. The first free throw, no good off back iron. And it remains a 14-point game. Chiefs up by 14 with 7.5 left to go in the game. Second free throw, no good, rims out again. Rebounded by the Chiefs. White pushing it up, gets it over the timeline, passes it to Vincent. Vincent will bring it far side. She'll drive. She'll get all the way to the lane. Lane good. Long outlet pass. Bellamy trying to pass it inside, but it's stolen by Berger. White with the ball. She'll pass it to Vereen. Vereen stutter step. Trying to get it inside. Now kicks out to Vincent. Vincent trying to get it inside. She gets it back, though. Backing down her man, passes it inside to Berger. Berger misses the lay-in, and it's rebounded by Loris. Driving, passes out to Bellamy. Bellamy stop and pop, no good from the near side wing. Offensive rebound, however, by Loris. Another three ball by Bellamy. This one misses it once again. Offensive rebound again by Loris, and now it goes out of bounds. Actually, they'll call a foul on White. Oh, no, they'll actually call a foul on Loris' 21. That's on Leandra Gore. That's her third. As some substitutions come in, and that is the Lions' 7th foul. So that will send the Chiefs to the line. The first free throw, no good. Airballs it does Bryant. So that'll give Loris the ball right back. 6.5 left to go in the game. 46-30, Chiefs up by 16. An errant pass that goes over the head of Chestnut and out of bounds. So the Chiefs get the ball right back. Not sure where that pass was supposed to go, but it was a wild one. Passing it inside, lane attempt, no good. Offensive rebound and put back, though, by Vereen. And the Chiefs extend their lead out to 18. Trying to drive and losing it. Bryant comes up with the steal. White brings the ball up over the timeline. Vincent now with the ball. She'll bring it back to the point. Passes it over. Now inside to Bryant. Bryant puts in the lay-in and good. 50-30, Chiefs up by 20. And they're on a 6-0 run here in the fourth quarter. Foul is called on Hatchell. That'll send Chestnut to the line. That was actually called on Bryant. First free throw is no good. Actually, excuse me, it did go in. The second free throw for Chestnut is no good off the side of the rim. And a long rebound. Hatchell just let go out of bounds. Chestnut tried to get her own rebound, but it goes out of bounds before she's able to get to it. Hatchell with the ball, trying to get out of the slight press. Gets it up to Parker. Parker getting double teamed. Still on her feet. Gets it out to Hatchell. Now back out to Vincent. Vincent will reset from the point, from the Chiefs logo. Passes it, and a whistle is blown. Foul is called on McCarthy. That's her second. Gore will inbound right in front of me. Gets it out to Chestnut. Back to Gore. Gore tries to put up a floater. It gets rejected. Offensive rebound, however, by Loris. Scramble for the ball. And it will go out of bounds as Campbell was able to get the offensive rebound, but was not able to maintain possession. Excuse me, Martin was able to get the rebound. She gets the inbound. Backing down her man. Puts up a weird shot from the free throw line. And no dice, airballs it. And it's rebounded by Hatchell. Hatchell trying to shimmy her way through the defense. Passes it inside. Lay-in attempt, no good by McCarthy. And it's rebounded by Loris. Pushing it up is Bellamy. Bellamy tried to put a shot up, but it's stolen by Hatchell. Hatchell passes it out to Parker. Parker tried to drive, passes it inside to White. White misses the lay-in attempt. Rebounded by Loris. Loris pushing up the pace. Passing it inside. She almost walks, and a jump ball will be called. Possession arrow will favor the Chiefs. Chestnut, after getting the pass, kind of tried to do a Euro step or something, or just lost the handle, and as a result stopped her dribble and was pressured into forcing the jump ball. 4.5 left to go in the fourth quarter. Chiefs up by 19. Vincent brings the ball up over the timeline. Passes it over to Livingston. Livingston tried to get it inside to Woodard, but no dice, and it goes out of bounds. It will be Loris' ball. Perry getting the slight full court press. She breaks it, drives, lay in, no good, but she'll draw the foul, and she'll go to the line to shoot too. That foul will be called on, that'll be on Livingston. Perry to go to the line to shoot two. First free throw, a very high arcing one that completely misses everything. Short. Second free throw by Perry. Another high arcing one hits off the backboard, doesn't even hit the rim. And so we'll go back to the Chiefs. Hatchell will inbound. Slight full court press by the Lions. Vincent is able to break out of it. She'll drive. tried to pass it inside. Now she does. Bryant, and they're going to say she was fat. They're going to say she stepped on the line. So a turnover for the Chiefs as Chestnut gets ready to inbound. 4 minutes left to go in the game. Chestnut with the ball. She'll stop and pop from the near side wing. No good, but she'll draw the foul. And she'll go to the line to shoot 3. Foul is called on Hatchell. That's her second. Chestnut to the line. First free throw rims in off front iron, off the backboard, and in. Second free throw also rims in off the front iron. As Verquavius Hatchell checks in. She'll check in for Parker. Third free throw misses as Hatchell gets the rebound, but it's stolen. Lane attempt good by Martin. Full court press on the Chiefs, and a jump ball will be called. Possession arrow will favor the Lions. And the Lions are getting a little something going here. They're on a 4-0 run currently. Inbound from the baseline, and the whistle is blown. Foul is called. Something is called on the Lions. Chiefs get the ball back. Long outlet pass. Driving, trying to pass it inside is Hatchell, but it's an errant pass. And it will go out of bounds. It will be Lion ball. Hatchell tried to push the pace, but then the pass was off the mark. Driving is Bellamy. Bellamy puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by the Chiefs, but right back to the Lions. But the shot is missed again, and the Chiefs get the ball right back. Hatchell bringing the ball up over the timeline. Passes to Vincent. Vincent will drive. Floater. Good off the backboard. 3 minutes left to go in the game. 52-35. Slight full court press by the Chiefs. But Chestnut is able to break it. She puts up a floater off the backboard. No good. Rebounded by Hatchell, and she'll slow it down. Long outlet pass to Vincent. Vincent will drive. Lay in. Rims out. Rebounded by Chestnut. Chestnut will push the pace. She'll stop and pop long two. No good off the backboard, off of the back iron. Rebounded by the Chiefs. Vincent will drive. She almost loses the handle, but it's taken back by Bryant. Bryant getting some pressure. She loses the handle. Scramble for the ball. Kick out. Long two. Good by Hatchell. Verquavius Hatchell gets her first points as a varsity Chief. Bellamy slowing down the pace, bringing the ball up over the timeline with 2 minutes left to go. Chiefs up by 19. Crossover. Bellamy drives, trying to kick it inside. Lane attempt, no good. Offensive rebound, though. Put back, also no good. Rebounded by the Chiefs. Trying to get out of the pressure is Hatchell. Hatchell, long two, off the mark. Offensive rebound, though, by Woodard. She gets her shot rejected, but it's rebounded by the Chiefs, and they'll slow down the pace. Hatchell trying to get it inside, and it's stolen. Bellamy drive, floater, good. And Coach Smith calls a timeout with 1:12 left to go. The Chiefs up by 17. Or excuse me, up by 14. No, up by 17. Minute 12 left to go in the game. Chiefs pretty much have this one in the bag, barring something crazy, barring a miracle, essentially. So they'll win their second game of the season. And they will face the Hartsville Red Foxes next Monday at home. And another thing, I forgot to mention this during the halftime show, another thing that makes things unique this season due to COVID and trying to get as many games in as possible and trying to avoid any issues is that teams will play the same team twice in a week. So the Lady Chiefs will play Hartsville here at home on Monday and then travel out to Hartsville on Thursday as White has the ball, passes it inside, floater, and Hatchell puts it up and in from the Chiefs logo in the paint. Driving, trying to pass it inside, but it's stolen by White. White thought about driving, now she'll bring it back out. Getting some pressure, kicks it out, and passing it inside. Hatchell with the lay-in. Shaw with the ball, almost stolen, passing it inside, and it is almost stolen, but a jump ball is called. Possession arrow will favor the Chiefs with 16.4 seconds left to go in the game. 58-37, Chiefs up by 21. And the Chiefs looks like they'll just run down the clock. White brings it up over the timeline. And the Lions will back off. Oh, no, they won't. As that ball is tipped out of bounds by Bellamy with 3.3 seconds left to go in the game. And Adea Vereen will just inbound it to end the game. White with the ball, and they'll run out the clock. So that'll do it for this one. Chiefs win by 21, 58-37. We'll take a quick break and then come right back with some post-game stats and analysis and get you ready for the boys' game here on the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Sports Network.
Dog training in your home started in Charlotte, North Carolina in 1989. In 2017, the Columbia office branched out and started serving the Myrtle Beach and surrounding areas. Dog training in your home comes to you. In many cases, your dog's home environment is enabling bad behavior, so the home is the most logical place for training. Dog training in your home services are designed to make training your dog fun for you and your dog while getting immediate results. All of the dog training in your home training programs are customized to fit your training goals and needs. At Dog Training in Your Home, we are veterinarian recommended and work with any age, any breed of dog. Your first visit is free, so call today. Dog Training in Your Home, 843-360-6033.
Welcome back, as we were not able to get any stats, but just a great win for the Chiefs. 58-37 is your final. As the Chiefs, like I mentioned, they struggled to start off the game. We're down after the first quarter, but the Chiefs were able to do a great job to get back into the groove, use more inside presence, and be able to play a great game and win a good one. Once again, final score 58-37. Chiefs win. Lady Chiefs win and go to 2-0. Lady Lions drop down to 0-1. And like I mentioned, next Monday, we'll have Lady Chiefs against the Lady Red Foxes of Hartsville here at the reservation. So once again, final score 58-37, Chiefs win it. And we'll step aside from this stream, go on to the boys stream. We'll have the boys game in just a little bit, so if you want to listen to that game, switch on over. So once again, I'm Brandon Biscobing saying so long, and we'll talk to you guys in just a bit.